Hello everyone, welcome to my presentation about strong password matter. My name is Tri Dung. This presentation is for Cybersecurity 332 for Professor Johannes Tadis. Just a quick disclaimer. Anything on this presentation and the demo in this presentation is totally for educational purposes, and anything on this presentation is not responsible for any damages. So before I start my presentation, I want to clarify something. So I'm gonna be honest here. I didn't expect this project to be done this week. My thought it was supposed to be due next week, so I have to rush the process, and then so I'm very sorry if the presentation is not perfect. So now let's begin. Right. Password is a protected and private string of letters, numbers, and special characters used to authenticate an identity or to authorize access to data. In my opinion, password is very important. I see it as a crucial component to protect the privacy information for ourselves. So for the upcoming slides, I will cover some of the main topics that are related to my project today, which is what is strong password, what risks coming with having a weak password, what is strong password matter, demonstration, and lastly, how to create an effective and strong password. So strong password is defined as the one that is designed to be hard for a person or program to guess. For me, I prefer the password as a shield. So imagine password are the same as the shields, and the strength of the password is the same as the thickness of the shield. The more strength you have in your passwords, the more thickness in your shield, which can help you protect any attacks from any enemies. And so before continuing, I would like you to make a guess on what percentage of the US adults have included a name and birthday into their password. Alright, and here's the answer. As you can see, 59% of US adults have incorporated a name or birthday into their password to an online account. And just FYI, in October 2019 is the day when Google partnered with Harris Poll to conduct this study. There is a total of 328.3 million US citizens. And if we did a little math here, it was exactly 193.637 million people, which is near about 194 million people who include their name and birthday into their password. And if you can take a little look at below, 33% of them include a pet name in the password. 22% use their own name. 15 use spouse or partner names, and 14 of them use child or children names on it. By just looking at the stat, it's very worrisome since the attackers can easily guess and rent access into their account. And if you take a look to the right, the pie chart on the right show that 27% have attempted to guess someone else's password, and 17% of them have gotten the password correct, and this could lead to tremendous consequences, which I will talk about in later slides. So continuing to the next slide, here if you notice the stat at the very bottom, right here, you will notice that there are 66% of Americans who use the same password for more than one online account. And I need to be honest with you guys, I'm one of the 66% of them. So even though there are still some American people who are paying attention to securing their password, as you can see from the top here, 37% use two-factor authentication, 34% change their password regularly, and so on. 15 use a password manager, and 36 keep track of the password by writing them on the piece of paper. Sorry, excuse me. Throughout the research, I have learned that even though American people are aware of how having a weak password or losing a password could affect their personal life, some people just don't pay a lot of attention to this topic. So they decide to choose conveniences over security. Sorry. Like the stat on the right side, 4 out of 10 Americans say their personal information has been compromised online. 38% of them report losing because of data breach, but still there are less than half of Americans would like to change their password, which is very hard for me to understand. Yeah. Maybe they just prioritizing the conveniences over securing their personal data. Continue. So since we are talking about weak passwords, let's discuss some risks that can come with having a weak password. Unauthorized access. Weak password make it easier for unauthorized people to get in. They might just sneak into your social media or even break into a company important database. Once they are in, they can take valuable information, pretend to be you, and then mess up how things work, which affect you a lot. Sorry. Account takeover. A weak password can lead to an account takeover. Cyber criminals who get into one account can use that information to break into another, especially if the same password is being used. This chain reaction can put both personal and professional digital data at risk. Identity theft. Hackers can use the stolen login detail to pretend to be someone else and do the wrong things using another personal identity. The fourth risk I want to talk about is data breach. As we are all familiar with data breach in our lesson, so if attackers get into one account, they can often move around the whole network, getting a lot of private data from personal information to trade secret, which may affect that person and the business as well. Financial losses. So in a business context, a breach account can lead to company losing a lot of money due to stolen funds or valuable ideas. So what type of attack could lead to the risk that I just mentioned above? First one, phishing. Attackers will basically post a trustworthy user and then send you a fake email or messages, hope you to reveal your personal information. Sometimes they lead you to a fake reset your password. If you type your password in this case, then it may be the time you say good. It's maybe the time for you to say goodbye to your account. Other times, they send you a link to install malicious code on your device. Second type, man in the middle. Hacker a compromised system set in between two uncompromised people or system and try to steal the information they are passing to each other, including the password. So third one, brute force. As I did a research, a hacker can test 2.18 trillion password and username combination in just 22 seconds. If your password is easy, your account is done for. They can just steal the password, steal your information, and then they get to unauthorized access and identity theft, and then yeah, that's all. Dictionary, basically it's just like a type of brute force. Dictionary attack rely on like our habit of picking basic word, such as like our names, birthplace, parents' name, child's name, pet's name. Yeah. Keylogger. Keylogger is a attack we talk about this week during the lab. In the lab, type of malicious software designed to track like every keystroke and report it back to the hacker. Typically, a user will download a software, believing it to be legit, only for it to install a keylogger without any notices from the user. So why is strong password matter now? Strong password is matter because it will protect the risk being appear on slide 7 that I just mentioned like a while ago. So it's helped us to mitigate the risk of unauthorized access, financial loss, prevent of any data breaches, safeguarding intellectual property, and preventing account hijacking. And then for this slide, I will give you like a little demonstration of how to use Google Password Manager. So let's just go down here. All right, first you need to go to the Google homepage. So here's my homepage right now. So, and then you click on the night red square right here next to your Google account avatar. Then on the top left, select account, and then in the search box, search password, and then click password manager right here. So this site will show you. So this site will basically show you every password you save with Google. Then from the home page, you're gonna see two boxes. One is password checkup. The other one will one site or app. The site or app, okay? So first I will go to the password checkup. Then click check password. You need to type your password in, your email password into verify. So as you can see right here, the password checkup from Google Password Manager will show you that there are three boxes right here. So for my password, it said no compromised password right here. Based on the information, none of my passwords are compromised. They said my passwords are unique. That just means that none of my passwords are the same. So you can see right here, they are not reused. You are not receiving any password across multiple sites or app. Then for this one, if you have any weak password, they will recommend you to change the password. If you want to change, just click change password right here. All right, and let me go back for the next one. This one is like site or app. If you click on this, it's required you to type the password once again. You can see like your username on the password. If you click the eye right here, it can show the password. If you want to delete, it's gonna delete, so the password manager is not remembers anymore. If you want to edit, you can edit it right here as well. Right, that's the first thing I want to introduce to you. Now, coming back, so I just want to ask, like, what is the strongest password that you are currently using right now? So just wrote it down on like a piece of paper or like just think of one. And then I got a website right here. If you want either click or type it, it will lead you to a page called like how secure is my password. Take a try and type your password in to see how secure your password is. So I'm just trying to type 1 2 3 4 5 6. So it said your password will be cracked instantly. If I change this to like my name, sorry, is doing. It will take a computer about 2 billion years to like crack the password. So this website is just for references. Only if you. So if I type my current password and just give me a sec. Here we go. I messed up. Set 34,000 years. So this one just for reference. It will not 100% accurate, but you can take it as a reference to like make sure your password is strong enough. And then I have one more link to show you guys. This one is a have I been part. So if you type your emails in, I type my personal email password and click enter. Oh wait, never mind. Right here, it said no breaches account and paste. So if you type in your email address here, you can check whether your account has been breached or not. Just basically how the website worked. All right. Oh, sorry, I got too fast there. So we talked so much about like the risk of having weak password. Sorry, type of attack that are related to password, and why strong password matter. Now let's talk about how we should create a strong and effective password. So first, use a mix-up character. Basically, your password should include like upper and lower cases letters, numbers, and symbols in there. This makes it more difficult for hackers like to guess your password. Secondly, avoid easily guessable information. Avoid using name or any relative name like parents' name, child names in your password, birthday, or any common word. Length is also important. The longer the password, the harder for the hacker to guess the correct passphrase. Usually, most websites will advance you to like 8 character lengths or 8 or 12 something. I don't know. But for me, I would recommend the length from like 12 to minimum, at least 12, and maximum of 16 characters. So if the attackers aim you as the next target, it will take them an amount of time to guess it correctly. Next, don't reuse the password. So don't use one password for multiple accounts. If hackers get access into one account, they can easily access to another, which will be hard for you to recover them all back. Considering using the password manager, like I introduced in the previous page, a password manager can generate strong passwords for you and securely store them. Lastly, last but not least, update your password regularly. I'm sorry. It's a good idea to update your password every month to ensure maximum security. So if there's too much information or password to put inside your head to memorize them, use the most traditional way, such as paper. Low tech, but effective. Can be used whenever you forgot. But be careful with this. If you not carefully and lose your password paper, other people can get access to your account, and then you already know what's going to happen next. Other way that you can use is using password manager. It will save and remember your password for you. You don't need to be remember which one for which one. So in conclusion, people do not take creating password as seriously as they should. They might think that hacker won't aim for them. And I am one of those people as well. After viewing this video, I hope I can somehow change your mindset about passwords, and hopefully more people will take this problem more seriously, so we can mitigate the risk of getting attacked by those cyber criminal. And final words. Thank you for listening to my presentation, even though it's not going as I wanted. But thank you. And here's in my works side. Thanks.